7 o'clock.
Today's news.
Next best chance for peace.
I just hope that Russia and Ukraine are able to do something.
The Supreme Court considers birthright citizenship.
It won't tell us whether President Trump is right or wrong on that issue.
Texas sizzler.
It's so hard to find things to do when it's so hot.
Good morning. I'm Steve Chafin. With the CBS World News Roundup, Ukraine's President Zelensky says Vladimir Putin has sent a dummy Russian delegation to war talks in Istanbul, Turkey. Russia called Zelensky a loser and a clown. Zelensky is in Istanbul, and his challenge for Putin to go there too went unanswered. President Trump isn't surprised.
I actually said, why would he go if I'm not going? Because I wasn't going to go.
Secretary of State Rubio is in Turkey.
There is no military solution to the Russia-Ukraine conflict. This war is going to end not through a military solution, but through a diplomatic one.
CBS's Nancy Cordes has the latest on President Trump's Middle East trip.
At a breakfast in Doha this morning, Trump floated a new plan for war-torn Gaza, which he once proposed turning into a resort.
I have concepts for Gaza that I think are very good. Make it a freedom zone. Let the United States get involved.
Leaders here in Qatar have hailed Trump with an elaborate welcome and lavish state dinner. In an interview, Qatar's prime minister defended his country's offer of a free luxury jumbo jet for Trump to use as Air Force One. Qatar's new deal with the Trump family has also drawn scrutiny. A 200-acre luxury golf resort outside Doha to be built by a government-owned developer.
The U.S. Supreme Court is hearing arguments this morning on 3 cases that involve the Trump order that looks to end birthright citizenship. Here's CBS's Jan Crawford.
Judges across the country are rejecting President Trump's efforts to end automatic birthright citizenship. 3 of those judges applying their rulings nationwide. President Trump has blasted those decisions, calling on the Supreme Court to act. Juan Perano, head of the nation's largest Hispanic civil rights organization, disagrees.
You're going to have lawsuits effectively filed in every single state. It's going to tie up the courts, and individuals may lose their protections under the Constitution if that happens.
The Obama and Biden administrations opposed national injunctions, arguing judges in conservative states like Texas, where opponents chose to file lawsuits, were dictating national policy. Now the shoe is on the other foot.
Now to Texas, CBS's Omar Villafranca is covering the stifling triple-digit heat wave.
Across large parts of Texas, everyone is focused on one thing: staying cool.
It's so hard to find things to do when it's so hot.
For much of this week, triple-digit heat from Eagle Pass to Austin, with temperatures surpassing 110 degrees in some places. George Perez of San Antonio Metro Health told us the city has converted many libraries into cooling centers.
For one, they can come in and get some cool water. That's something we really have to worry about, the dehydration.
The National Weather Service says this is one of the most severe May heat waves the region has ever seen. Experts warn that the human body is not well equipped to handle such a dramatic rise in temperatures so early in the year.
Also in Texas, CBS's Janet Shamlian tells us a mother is charged with providing her son the equipment needed to carry out an alleged attack plan at his middle school.
Parents at San Antonio's Rhodes Middle School are asking why Ashley Rosalindo Pardo would allegedly provide her son with everything he needed to carry out a potential lethal attack on his classmates. The boy, according to police, allegedly showed up at school Monday wearing a mask, camouflage jacket, and tactical pants, all provided by his mother, but then left shortly after. He was later arrested off campus. Police say the boy's grandmother reported him to law enforcement earlier in the day. According to an affidavit, she said she found him on Sunday hitting a live bullet with a hammer. He allegedly told her his mom gave him the ammunition and also bought him tactical gear. Investigators say before leaving for school, the child told his grandmother he was going to be famous. Later that morning, she alleges she searched his room, finding ammunition and an improvised explosive device. Police say they've been aware of the boy since January, when school staff caught him with drawings that included a map of the school, labeled Suicide Route. But when investigators questioned his mother, according to the affidavit, she did not feel concerned for his behavior, later admitting she purchased her son's supplies, including ammo, in exchange for babysitting his younger sibling.
The government says retail sales were up just slightly last month. Walmart said today it will begin raising prices this month as a result of newly imposed tariffs. It's 5 minutes after the hour.
Well, that's today's news. It's 54 degrees.